Liz Corbett, the Party Hostess Diva, www.partyhostessdiva.com, and I am going to show you how to make camping cake decorating ideas for kids. So we already have our cake that's been covered in a green fondant, which resembles grass. We already have our adorable little campfire here, made with pretzel sticks, bridge mix, and buttercream icing. We're going to add a couple of other elements to make a really fun camping theme for your kids' cake. Here's an awesome idea. You can take a sugar cone made for ice cream, and with a piping bag and green icing, this is tip number 18 by Wilton, just pipe very carefully the greenery around the edge. This goes very quickly. In fact, if you want to make a whole bunch of these for a little winter scene or for any kind of an outdoorsy scene, you can do them ahead of time and let them dry. Save the very top for last because you're going to need something to grab a hold of when you put it on your cake. You're going to use that to get it onto your cake. And if you want to, you can secure this with a pretzel stick underneath. And we're going to give it that last little bit to make a really fun little evergreen tree for our campsite. So of course, for a campsite, you need a little camper. And I have pre-rolled out some colored fondant. I chose blue for a little sleeping bag. And this little guy is just simply made out of a little round ball of pinkish fondant, and I used actually the edge of either a fingernail or anything small and curved to make two little sleepy eyes, brown fondant for the hair, and now we're going to use a piece of fondant here to make the little look of a body underneath, and this is going to be the top of your sleeping bag. And you have pre-moistened here to make it stick. This little guy is nice and cozy. He's got the blanket right up to his nose. Just press very carefully around the edge. And I am going to trim this here. It's a little long. And there is your little camper all snug in his sleeping bag. Now you want to place your little camper on your cake and just kind of play with it how you want it to look. This is an awfully big campfire and I don't want him to get hurt, so I'm going to put him over here safe next to the evergreen. And you moisten the fondant just a little bit before you put down the sleeping bag, and he is snug as a bug in a rug, all set for snoozing out under the stars. Now, no camping scene would be complete without a few little critters, and especially for kids. Here's a fun little skunk that I've pre-made out of fondant, just black with the white stripes. He's actually quite big, which makes this funny, and kids love things that are fun. So we're going to put this guy right on top of the cake, and he is sneaking up on our camper right there. You better watch out. Now we have another critter here, and this owl is actually quite large, but that makes it kind of fun. It's the overall effect that we're going here. You could do something with all of the animals made to scale, but this little guy is going to sit on the edge of the cake, which adds to the camping theme. So this hooty little owl has been made out of brown fondant, orange fondant, and little candy eyeballs. So he's just going to kind of hang out probably right about here. And he'll stay awake while the little camper is sleeping. Keep an eye on things. So here are a few camping cake decorating ideas for kids. Isn't it adorable? I'm Liz Corbett, the Party Hostess Diva, www.partyhostessdiva.com, and I am definitely making your life a little sweeter.